So I'm going to try to crank out a video every day, for my friends. And whoever you are, don't send me any friend requests because I probably won't accept it. But anyway, sun's real bright right now up here in the holler, Appalachian Mountains. I used to stare at the sun when I was a kid because I didn't have no toys. My father would say, "Are you staring at the sun again?" I'd say, "Yeah, Dad, there's a little black spot on it." And he'd say, "That's your effing retina's burning out, you idiot." But I'm 71 years old and still don't need glasses, and I still stare at the sun every day. So, anyway, I digress. I read today on Facebook that Trump's saying that we should embrace the these whatever they are. I don't know. Now I got a block, a mental block. Data centers. There you go. Data centers. Took me a minute. Give me a break. I'm old. Brain doesn't work the way it used to. I got a great brain, but I'm old. So anyway, yeah, he said we can't stop the data centers and we should embrace them. What's up with this guy? I mean, is it a different person or what? Is he a meat puppet now? Is he a meat puppet? We got a lot of meat puppets in the government. There's a small country over there in the Middle East that does the strings, makes the strings work. They find out some dirt on people and stuff like that, and then they blackmail them. And with Trump's ego, well, his legacy probably means more than anything. And he's willing to do anything to maintain his legacy. At least that's what I think. So yeah, we're not going to beat the data centers, and we should embrace the data centers, even though they create a tremendous amount of noise and pollute the water, millions of gallons of water. I don't know why. I guess they need water, maybe cool down that crap, and kill animals. Poison water tables. They're really dangerous. They're very bad from things I've read. But yeah, we're supposed to understand that we're not going to stop them, and we should embrace them. Man, this is not the Trump I voted for. I'm sorry. I've been a Republican since I was 18 years old. I'm a conservative constitutionalist. I love humanity. And I'm a patriot. And I feel a certain responsibility to protect other human beings. Even though the data centers are never going to be here in the holler. Because it's a mountain. They don't build them on the side of a mountain. At least from what I've seen, they need some flat property. And they just put something through that they can't build these things on state property. So at least they're putting it through. So my property borders state property. And there ain't a flat spot from here. God. I'm on a mountain. So they're not going to build it on a mountain. But I do care about humanity. And I do care about the people this is going to affect. And I do care about people getting poisoned. And I do care about the noise, the vibrational frequencies that are actually going to make people sick. And then the EMFs, electromagnetic force, that's probably coming out of those data centers would probably cook you. if you got in there and fooled around too long, or if you're too close. So there you go. That's the news for the day. The president I voted for, I don't know what happened to him. He's gone. He seems like he's gone. He's hooked up with Netanyahu. That's the devil himself. And I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Holler. And I love where I live. And I love America. And I love patriots. And I love our Constitution. So have a great day. We'll get through this. Don't worry about it. One way or another, we'll all get through this. You know? Yeah, it only took 3% of the population during the Revolutionary War. So, and I think many military people would not take out Americans. At least some Americans. Anyway, that's it for today. That's the news. And I'm going to go to the Kunkletown Pub. It's a quaint place, and I really like their food. I have a half a glass of ginger ale and something to eat. And then there's some band going to play there tonight. I encourage you to check that out sometime. It's a great place. Have a great day. Bye.